now, so
What?
it's effectively like improved bull rush, sunder, that kind of stuff.
No, okay.
I mean, I think one way you could do it is like give them like a stance or something like that buff, since most of us are Battle War, but I mean, most of the stances wouldn't do much for the rest of us, to be honest.
Yeah, I'll think about something.
Yeah.
For now, this is like mostly
My
passive stuff.
stance is use shields.
My stance is use one-handed weapons. Mm.
And usually, I think a lot of my, thanks to Zweihander Sentinel, I do count as like being able to use shields for like techniques.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hey, then it actually works on your brother.
Yeah, it's I'll quickly just post it because why not? It's
Yeah, so Gugrok, after like Arzak finally falls down, he like roars in elation with murderous elation, with murder boner. No, what? No, he didn't.
If nothing else, I've made him use all of his good stuff. Go murder him.
Yeah. Goblin Rangers. He has. Question: Zero is still standing? I would guess so,
I'm
because he's
Yeah,
in
I'm at
range of.
I'm not in range of it, but I'm still at 0 HP.
Yeah,
so
you're
I'm still
exactly at
standing.
0, but
Okay, I'm exactly at 0, but
also
with
exactly
the-
0. Okay, okay. Yeah, Gugrok will take care of you, maybe? Actually, no. He's like... This time he's speaking in Goblin. The pig's mine! So this one will make an attack at Zixos. 17. I think that's a
Miss.
Yeah, I think you reckon. The other one.
Are you okay, man?
I don't know.
he's slowly dying.
oh no.
The entire day it was fine, and now I started roleplaying, and suddenly my throat is fucking just dying on me.
I hope you have some water nearby.
Point blank shot. I mean, do they have something that means they do not get attack of op if they are shooting into melee?
Oh, dude, they have something like that?
No, no, I'm like. No, point blank shot doesn't give that.
Are you referring to precise shot, which means they don't take the -4 for shooting into melee?
No, they don't have that. Ah, fuck. What he may try
That's
to
good.
do. Try to make a 5-foot step here,
Alright.
but that's still.
Nope, it's not. Pathfinder.
Okay, and. Now the question is.
In
Cheruk still
corners.
has Cheruk still has line of sight, so I'm gonna roll 1d2 to see if that ranger will try to take out the target in front of him or further down the line. So 1 Zixos, 2 Cheruk.
Sure, sure.
Cheruk it is.
That'd be pro.
With a
Oh, I
25
get
to
Come
hit.
at you.
He came.
Okay, and that's not a crit, so that's just regular damage. Yeah, only 3 points of damage.
Oh.
Yeah, and this one missed. So that's all for Rangers. Cheruk.
Right, so said I'm going to use a full action to search this area for potions.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
So would
Perception.
that be a perception?
Yep. Basic DC 15, and we'll see what's the final result.
Need a 7 or higher. I give it a minute. 24.
With a 24, you managed to find. Two potions of Cure Light Wounds.
Ow.
Okay, and that was your full round. Zixos.
Success, realizing the aura is gone, is hesitating, unsure what to do, knowing his next move will bring him down. I'm gonna delay until Koron, out of character. I know once he gets in range, I'm not dying, but...
Okay, so after Koron, Azrak is dead. He's still joined with Koron. Zilol.
Alright, I'm gonna delay to enter corn as well. That way I can actually move and not just like fall flat on my face.
Alright,
You guys
so
still move, you're just staggered. So you get one action a turn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I put step forward and bite. I think that's... Anyway, yeah. Wait for him, that's probably the best
yeah,
idea.
Koron.
Yep.
Oren goes to hit to here as he moves through, flourishing his Guisarm as he has to double move, but now has a Skyrim range. The
You
fight
like
is
maybe
not
get-
yet over. Yeah, so, yeah, I can't hit that one, but yeah, I've got him in range, so that's fine. And this all counts as difficult terrain. Other than that, I am going to ready, because I found out you can do this, I'm going to ready a swift action.
Okay. One
You can ready
thing.
a swift action, it just still takes a standard.
Oh, does it?
Mhm.
Okay, then no, I don't in that case.
I specifically
Ready?
I look at this at the Google and I want to say because of one thing that he has, he moves. He doesn't. For him, there's no difficult terrain.
The act of readying an action is a standard action.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense then in that case.
And actually, fuck, because we missed. Oh no, because they delayed. So, Koron, as you approach him, you can make. I think knowledge local to see how different this goblin is from the others, and if he has something extra, and knowledge martial to maybe learn more about his. Because there is still something more to learn about his.
Game, please.
Yeah, perhaps you are more focused on trying to bring this down guy, or maybe seeing your brother actually not moving. And to be fair, his soul is with you, so you know that he's not gone. But seeing that he
I've inherited his hatred of being a bookworm.
yeah.
You're being distracted by your brother on your shoulder.
Well, I'm just like that devil on his shoulders, avenge me, brother.
Like, no, I need to figure out what this magic is. Avenge me!
So essentially,
You are
Koron,
weak, Corvus.
you are delaying or preparing something.
Let me quickly just check one thing, just quickly. It's not that. What is it? This. How long does this?
I mean, one cool thing would be if our boy Azrak would also be able to roll it and whisper it into his brother's ear. Roll that.
Fair, that's also a possibility.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I've got nothing else. So that's my turn.
Okay. And yeah, Azrak, if you want, you can make knowledge local and knowledge martial checks. And Zilul? What the fuck?
He really is just that devil on his shoulder.
Avenge me. Vengeance. No, don't
Don't
care
hear
about
cameras,
his
eh?
fancy footsteps. Just fucking stab it.
Okay. Yeah, Zilul, actually, you can also make martial, local, and arcana. So I need to fucking change the music.
It's too bad I can't wait 3 days to come back to life.
Do something.
Alright, that moves there. It'll help actually went under the right tab.
You could make a religion out of that.
Alright.
Yeah, he
Fight the
didn't go
chieftain.
for much.
I did not bite the chieftain.
Yeah, 19. 11 is a.
Uh,
Is a miss.
What are you at? You're at 0, right?
Yep.
You can only take one action. And so you moved up to him.
I was like, I thought because of we got your
no,
buff.
no. Die Hard
okay.
makes it so you taking actions don't kill you, basically.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
it still kills you. Just you stay awake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
Oh,
that's
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
You still take damage for taking actions. You just don't go unconscious.
yeah.
Mhm.
Alright, then, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna change where I move then. I'll move to there then.
All right. Right. And as I said, if you want to, you can make knowledge checks.
Oop,
Martial, local,
it's-
and Arcana.
Alright. How bad are my rolls?
Very. Let's see those ones.
Alright.
I mean, that's. Okay. Okay. That's. Okay.
That would be trained.
Yeah, some
But I
so
think
that
the
would be-
final result would have been still around 10 or slightly lower than that.
yeah, 'cause I changed up to places that lure to be closer with everything.
Oh wait, I see. It is actually the correct roll still. Wait, what's your int bonus?
Right
No,
now 0
Oh, okay, never mind.
because I lose 2 to my mutagen.
Ah,
Okay, so with that 18 Arcana and with like shouting knowledge between your team members, your animal-like instinct tells you that it is possible to like wreck destroy this effigy. 2, doing that will, and I'm saying this as up to a player, this will open a choice how you may weaken the boss. And no 18 knowledge local. I'm gonna say I'm gonna give you 2 choices. What do you want to know first? Do you want to know extra feats he has, or just extra like abilities, like templates or something like that?
Go with abilities.
Abilities. Okay, so as I said, he has advanced template, and also because as I said that he's not bothered by difficult terrain. He doesn't have an item, and because the way I described that his legs are weirdly moving, that as you're like up close, you can see that underneath his like cloth and whatnot, his legs seem to be like vibrating in place, kind of like made out of the banshee flesh or spiritual thing. He essentially has freedom of movement.
What a bitch.
Yeah, so he essentially has that. So that's freedom of movement, advanced template. Also, one extra thing: the grappling hook. That's the thing. That's kind of like a foul gift that he has, and compared to other weapons, and because I very much like described that he has the chains of this weapon are like melted into his skin, he cannot be disarmed. Or rather, he cannot be disarmed of this weapon.
Mhm. I mean, if they cut off his arm, we disarm him in both ways then.
He's been disarmed. I get it. Shut up, Nappa.
Would you have something more than that? No. And obviously, yeah, PS Cursed Razor as a discipline. But yeah, those are the things. But he also seems like very, very mobile and agile. Anyways, that will be your turn. Zixos.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yes, I'm just thinking what I should be doing, since I could indeed run past this guy and smack the altar. But should I?
Do you have something that makes it so that you won't provoke?
No, I'd provoke. I'd simply either dodge or counter it, but
Okay, that's fair.
for glory! You see, Success shifts for a moment as he regains all of his maneuvers, because that's mystic turn, and then run straight up here.
Okay, also like running.
you
Yeah.
Hmm?
Goblin Ranger, because he has ranged weapon, he won't bother. But the Gugrok, he's like, oh no, you don't, and then through the air sails his one of his like grappling hook, and let's see if he will actually be able to hit you.
I've been rolling poorly so
What?
far. So I'm gonna get slapped here and die, but for glory! This is what my master would have done. Charge!
Actually, I'm also curious, like, does the special properties of weapons trigger on attacks of opportunity?
I mean,
As
yeah.
in, like, if you hit with grappling hook, then you can attempt to be tripped.
Yes.
Okay, so let's see if actually I will hit, because I might roll badly.
Need to shuffle these around a bit. That is a miss.
16, okay.
Alright. I don't need to use this, so let me just shuffle things around slightly. Alright. Success dashes past the Gugrok, dodging beneath his grappling hook as he flies overhead, as he runs inside to whatever this thing is. Blade in hand, how do I say? He almost collapses exhausted, then a shadow of his strikes out towards the altar, whatever it is. And yeah, not the greatest damage to once, but hopefully
I
it's
mean,
enough.
you are staggered?
As he used Minute Hand.
Ah, Swift.
Swift.
action. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so you have a choice in front of you to decide how do you want to weaken your foe. One of the options is that you can take his discipline. You can just decide that he doesn't have access to Curse Razor, and that's entire discipline and all of the maneuvers he has in that are gone. Second option is that you will take away his... let me see, because I'm too lazy to bother with HP, so I'm gonna say the template will stay because that's part of who he is, not part of the FEG. The other part is that you may take away extra stuff that he has in terms of feats, and that also includes Hook Fighter. And essentially this will take away his grappling hook, Hook Fighter, and this will also take away a few more feats that he has in terms of his mobility that you didn't identify yet, and he didn't show that he can do that just yet.
Alright.
So TLDR, one option, take away his maneuvers discipline. Second option, take away a little bit extra other mechanical stuff that he has.
Well, in character, I'd say maneuvers. Out of character, he's gonna have to spend a full run maneuver to recover them, so I doubt he'll be able to use them before he goes down. But you know what? Let's see. Fuck you, maneuvers, Gugrok. As Success's shadow cuts through the bony pillar.
But fuck you. Disciplines his movements.
That's my turn.
Okay, so the FHG shudders, partially collapses, and Gugrok and then he like roars in anger, and you see that the malevolent energy that was circling around his chain and weapon like slightly dissipates, and he doesn't seem that he has access to his maneuvers. However, yeah, that was a choice, so until the end of combat he will have access to his like other stuff, but he doesn't have access to maneuvers. That's gone completely. What he could do. Okay, that's your turn. So seeing that Rangers are right next after him. He's gonna delay after Rangers
Mm-hmm.
because it depends if they are able to take out someone. This one that has fuck. Okay, that's done. So those two will roll d2 to see if they focus on Koron or Zilol. Okay, so the one on the left, 1 Koron, 2 Zilol. Okay, Zilol it is. Despite everything, the pick still stands, so they are like, they don't like big stuff. But I believe 17 misses.
Correct.
Okay, and the second one also will see if 1 Koron, 2 Zilol. Okay, Koron it is. With +9. 26.
Okay, well, as an immediate, I'm going to use, of course, this and fuck it completely.
Okay, so the aim remains stalwart, and yeah, the arrow sails through towards you, hitting for d6 +1. For 7 points of damage.
Cool. Come on.
Let's see. Would he be able to do something like that? Yes, he will. So, you can move make a single target of your attack. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna move the bodies out of the way. Okay, you didn't identify it yet, so I cannot say why this happens, but essentially, Gugrok declares you, Koron, as a target of his attack, and he's gonna first move, attack you, and then move. And this won't provoke from you.
That sounds like spring attack to me.
Perhaps.
Or some sort of... Yeah, I would assume it's that.
So essentially, at like he moves like that. Probably he will provoke from Zilol, but I'm gonna say that when he's provoking, his AC is also higher. But yeah, as he like, essentially he doesn't fly, so fluff-wise how does it look like? That he's using his grappling hook that he still has to essentially do kinda like a Spider-Man thing. And like, he like swiftly moves, like adjusts to like ceiling, swings, throws at you, throws grappling hook at you to try to strike you, and then do another swing to move deeper in, closer towards Cheruk.
Okay.
He would provoke
No.
from Zilol, but I'm gonna say, yeah, his AC is higher. If Zilol wants to take attack, I mean Zilol could take attack of up if he's staggered.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
I just take 1 damage, but I can try and strike him down.
Okay, so if that's how he moves, if you may attempt, okay, that's a miss.
Alright.
18, that's a miss. And then his strike against Koron,
Ow.
26 to hit. Thankfully, that doesn't threaten critical. So
Okay, well, I'm hit.
Oh, please don't die.
I'm also staggered.
but yeah, that was his turn. The Rangers did their attack previously. Cheruk.
Oh boy. Don't want him. Don't want the boss this close to me. So, full attack. Full attack.
Get him.
Kill him!
Just hoping for a 20.
15 is a miss. 24.
15 misses.
24 is a hit.
All right. So 13 damage
Okay, I'm checking.
and
but
5 foot step over here.
5. Okay. He is beginning to look hurt, but still standing, still laughing madly. Okay. Agazak is dead. Koron,
Oh god, I can only take.
you just
but,
received a massive smack from the grappling hook, and technically, shit, I also should have rolled to see if I tripped you, but never mind.
I can still take a 5 foot step, can't I?
Hold on. Staggered. A staggered creature may take a single move action or standard action. Yeah, can still take 3 swift and immediate actions.
Okay, cool. So in that case, okay. Oh, it's gonna sting, but I'm going to. Oh, God. Okay, in which case, 5 steps here. Burn my swift action on this. To try and trip. It's going to take me down to -1, I believe. But add +2 to this trip attempt.
0 HP gang, he continues to fight.
That's the question.
CMD.
If I've got Azrak's ghost, is that providing the benefits of Die Hard?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, 27. It is enough to bypass to overcome his CMD.
Yes. Well,
So
technically 20. But yeah.
Yeah, despite his actually, wait, give me a moment. No, that's a grapple, not a trip. Okay. So despite his mobility and dexterity he showcased last time, Koron's disarm and techniques that he knows, they still prove to be as dangerous as ever. Okay, that's your turn?
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay, Zilol.
Alright. I'm not gonna pass up the opportunity. Since
Hit him while he's down.
Beat him up, boys!
You entered the wrong neighborhood,
on.
motherfucker.
Jump.
24, I believe.
Yeah.
Alright, Bob.
Does he get
minus.
Does he get sneak attack when they're prone, or is it no?
No, that's a no to that because it's only.
yeah.
Okay,
dodge
with
days.
him being prone, that's a hit for 17. That's as you take like a massive chunk out of his body. He's still fucking alive.
Tastes like chicken.
Okay, but I believe that's your turn.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh my god, thank god for reach.
Okay, Zixus.
Hello, motherfucker. End turn.
Surprise, bitch.
Okay, now this
0
range-
HP gang. Holy fuck.
Okay, the one.
Welcome to the HP gang party.
Okay, Zixus. Ranger in front of you drops his longbow, takes spear, tries to hit you with a spear.
Alright.
Okay, roll 20 is lagging. Okay, 20 to hit.
Yeah, let me try and parry that. Nope, that's a hit.
Alright, so for that much.
Nice.
It is but a scratch. The other one. Yeah, Gugrok probably shouted like, "Take this one!" And yeah, so the second one will make a ranged attack against Koron.
Okay.
Actually, yeah. Usually against Coron. So with +9.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. That's a miss. Useless! Okay, now it's his turn. You can move if you are prone, right?
Full round action 5 feet.
And it provokes.
Yeah. Prone is fucked.
Actually, wait, because when I'm provoking, I have this thing, so actually I need to like double check.
Actually, not that icon. Icon would be best for staggered.
Does prone makes you lose your dexterity bonus to AC?
No.
No, it's only a -4 to AC.
Alright, so that still applies. So that means that also still applies when you move out of it. Okay. Yeah. So, and if he's normally just standing up, that takes like his entire move action.
Yeah, it's his move action that it takes.
Okay. So as a move action, he will stand up.
Okay, in which case both myself and Xylol get an attack opportunity. This is done at the prone AC.
Oh right, because
Well, at least one was hit.
yeah, Zilon misses. However, yeah, that's -4 +4. Yeah, that 24 still hits. And shit, that 14. He had exactly 14 HP left.
Oh, how do you finish him off?
How do you want to do this?
So, assuming that Koran is still following through with his momentum from the trip, as he goes to stand up, Koran brings the I don't know why I'm fucking acting out, but there we go. Brings the Guisarm round and up above his head before just bring it straight down to bisect the Goblin Chieftain in half via the
He
torso.
just like leaps up to fight more and it slams straight down on him. Hell yeah. Alright.
Yeah, with mobility prone, that still was 21 AC, but he rolled 24. Oh well.
Big God.
Well, there are still 2 rangers left to finish off, so
Okay,
go for it, Cheryuk.
Right.
I need to bear it back just quickly.
5 foot step back here. Will attack the goblin.
Actually, I'll wait until my
Shot.
turn.
Me, you bastard!
Right, the other one then.
28.
I think 14 misses.
14 misses, 28 is a hit. Okay.
Damage to this one.
Oh, wait. Oh, right. Okay, so I was damaging the wrong one. Okay, so this one looks terribly, very, very injured, but he's still standing. Axelrak's dead. Koron.
I'm going to trust that Xylol can handle this one. Koran, meanwhile, is going to 5 foot step to here, and then it's just better to do this, really. That's a miss, I would assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my turn. Be right back.
Okay, Zilol.
Alright. A 5 foot step. And I will kill something, I swear. Yay!
26, that's a hit, and yeah, with that amount of damage. Let me guess, do you bite off another head?
Yep.
Another head to my collection.
I'm pretty much turning into Grendel at this point.
Okay then. Okay then. Alrighty then.
Alright,
Another
Zixos.
head to my collection. Oh no.
Yep.
dude.
I'm just slowly chomping on it.
Shuffle, shuffle. Oh,
Yeah, that's
that's
hit.
31, 33 damage. Does
Yeah,
33 damage kill him?
That confirms critical. He had 20 hit points.
He's dead,
Success for a
Jim.
moment. Mirrors hit the way he's like he stabbed him. He sees himself in the reflection of Success' eyes, and then it's over. Alright.
And with that, the last foe of a battle hard fought has fallen against your might and your fucking diehard relentlessness.
Alright.
The enemy
So,
spirit.
as I presume as Azrak's spirit leaves the body, everyone except Gugrok just collapses to the ground for 2d4 minutes until he resurrects.
Actually, the full resurrection is 2d6, so that would be
Yeah.
after that much.
Alright. So for
10 minutes later, I stand up and everyone wakes back up. I tell them, "Why the fuck are you all sleeping?"
But as Sheruk, as the other are like, as the others are like, you know, taking a well-earned rest, Sheruk, as you're like passing by the dead body of Gugrok, you realize that he has like, he's like, you know, bleeding from everywhere. His mouth is full of blood, but he still does the typical villain thing as he's giving the last words, and through like burgling blood, he's like, "Glory in death, wish master." And then the last traces of
Chop off his head.
and the last traces of the foul powers that whatever took empowered this goblin has left him, and you can hear as the effigy in the back has shuddered one last time and it collapsed into nothingness, and plenty of these bones turn to dust.
Wait, what? We
Yeah.
lost Zizos as well?
Yeah, no, I said like when the diehard feet went down and I collapsed.
Oh, okay.
That was the joke. I should probably use this one if I'm unconscious.
So, right. So, which one of you needs a potion of cure light wounds the most?
All three of
Uh,
them were currently
yeah.
unconscious. Actually, no,
Yeah.
wait. Are you still at 0, Vaz?
Yeah.
You're still awake.
Woohoo!
At which point?
The one last remaining 0 HP. Actually, no, you beat that guy, didn't you? As
Yeah.
then you're at -1.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Then you're unconscious.
Right. So I give one to Sixol and one to Koron.
All right. I just love how 3 people just collapse them. It's over. It's just such a fucking anime trope. Not gonna lie.
And then I'll try a heal skill check to see if I can help. What was it? Silo stabilize.
Well, technically, I didn't drink any of my potions yet, so you could probably just take them off me. Because remember, I used my own heal.
Alright, then I just use that. Use one of your potions.
All right. Let me see if the 1d6 plus 1d8 plus 1.
Wasn't it 1d8 plus
Yeah,
1?
I thought as
Let's
much.
roll. Yeah.
Nice. I'm back to consciousness.
I'd also roll as well because I assume that Zilol's having one of his used and then the other ones are being used by
All
me.
right. Then I suppose we take a breather until Azrak comes back and then continue.
I hate my life.
You had 1.
Yeah, seeing that you are not in combat, that there's no immediate threat to your life, if you continue searching through enemies, as I said, after we will be done with this, probably between sessions, I will like loot. I will list the available loot. However, out of the immediate concern, the total amount of healing potions you can find, you already, Cheruk already found 2, so there are still.
And how many ranges were there?
6, 8, 10. So you still have 8 left to find, and I assume you're gonna just take some time to search the bodies, and you can you can decide who takes how many out of the remaining 8 potions of Cure Light Wounds.
Well,
I'm
we
still
are-
at a little above half hit points.
Oh, I need to like disable the music
Uh,
because the battle is finished.
I mean, if
Probably-
there's eight left, 3 left. Does anyone else want to give 1 extra to Chirrut? And I'll take everyone gets 1, and Chirrut gets the remaining 3.
Yeah, that could work.
Okay, everyone gets a healing potion, and Chirrut gets 3 extra. So 4 total.
Okay, well, going to be using the one that I've got then in that case.
No, 3 total, 3 total. Oh, nice. All right. How do I say? Suxos likes being in the 0 HP gang, so he's not gonna take his. He's gonna save them, hoard them.
Right, so
That little loot
Nice.
goblin that he is.
back to full hit points.
I'm hearing Loot Goblin. I didn't play the game, but apparently there's like an enemy in Diablo 3 where you just if you
Yes,
attack
you just-
him and yeah.
Drops
He-
gold.
Yeah.
All right. So Azrak is back now. I say.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like you take like basically collapse. Somebody takes a moment to like look through the bodies for a couple of minutes. Then Azrak returns, and I'm gonna say as you like this time like dead for a longer period of time. How Azrak will say it, because the powers that be know that he's probably not for allegories and whatnot. Actually, no, they would not give a fuck. Actually, no. The vision that you see, you do not see the Dylan land. You do not see the realm of the dead that you visited first when you were taking this ritual. You are somewhere else. You think you are on the island, on this landmass, but you are on the top of the biggest mountain. Around you, there's mostly mist, apart from in one direction, out in the sea. You see this spectral Babylonian-like tower rising into the air, full of darkness, malevolent energies. But that's the only image you recall when you return. And because this was like the proper death, you do not suffer from the effects of temporary resurrection.
Huzzah!
Yeah, I will have to remember that on the next day, around noon, Zixos will just die properly because temporary resurrection is for like 24 hours. Unless he decides to commit Sudoku beforehand and just like rest like that.
All right, Black. We have 1, 2, 3 in this box. Do we have another for Sudoku gaming?
So what?
I love it when people call it Sudoku into the seppuku.
Yeah, it's like an old meme joke that
So-
you commit Sudoku, not seppuku.
I have something completely unrelated. So I'm playing Stellaris since I died, and I collected all 6 of these totally not Infinity Stone power runes and started building this totally not Infinity Gauntlet Niblax cube. And hang on a sec, let me just post this.
Has half the galaxy now gone missing?
Not quite yet.
Okay.
First,
I'm pretty sure somebody made a mod like that.
half the galaxy isn't missing yet,
Yet.
but everyone did declare war on me.
Oh, I see. I see. You're having a bit of a company.
They're not gonna be able to do shit to me. They're not gonna work together. They're not gonna get past my.
Super Fortress.
Not even super fortress. They're not gonna get past my rather normal fortresses.
Man, I'm still
yeah,
happy that they
anyways.
changed.
Mechanicum.
All right, let's go back to the game before I get distracted.
Yes.
Yeah, so Azrak, you are not suffering from the effects of temporary resurrection, so you don't need to have that eye icon on you. So I'm gonna take that out. So the enemy cave has been cleared, and what do you do? So Cheruk, I might describe as you move here, looking deeper inside. Actually, Yeah, you see that the blood trail is leading here, so immediately you see one of the nondescript members of the expedition. His unmoving body, his face hidden underneath his like mage-like robes, cloak. If you'll be stepping deeper in, you will notice that there's someone else. So, what do you guys do?
Well, do we recognize either of these dead dudes?
I mean, do you assume they are dead?
Well, they look pretty dead, so we booked them.
Hold on, let me do a heal check.
Yes, you may attempt a heal check to figure out their status.
17.
Uh,
Everybody else is going to aid me.
I'll tell in a second. I don't remember if I actually put any points into it yet.
Okay, as
I
you
will-
like.
I will-
Aren't you a vivisectionist?
Yeah.
He's just not very good at his job. There we go.
I'm not seeing if things are alive. I'm more like seeing, how does this person tick when they're dead?
Okay, so actually, both of them are still alive. This one is slowly beginning to regain consciousness. However, she looks very injured and like drained of energy. This one, I'm gonna say he's like on the very verge of death. So unless you give him potion right now, nothing else will be able to save him.
I am giving him one of my cure light wounds potions.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna say because that manages to like just give him enough vitality boost to like prevent his body from dying outright. However, he does not regain consciousness.
Alright, so can I do another heal check to stabilize him?
It's not needed. That potion was enough to like stabilize him, but because of what he suffered, and now as you will have time, I assume you are taking some time to like inspect the area and I guess talk with this person. So we won't have to need to make arcana checks. Essentially, those two spellcasters, because we figured this out, they are spellcasters, were used as a fuel source for that effigy. And they were basically drained out of energy, and it seems like this one, which I will give you her handout.
It was sucking all her mana.
She's like a young female with red hair, shadows flickering as you wake up. There shadows seem to flicker all around her, and her eyes have this unnatural glow. And if you recall her face, I guess that's a case of a check. I don't know if that will be like a basic intelligence check.
Wisdom?
I think recalling knowledge is intelligence. I might be wrong though, so.
Right, intelligence check.
Yeah, I think intelligence is like for straight up recalling knowledge, and not just like street smarts.
6. Probably not.
Yeah, sadly not enough. However, if anyone else wants to try,
Let's see if Suxos was paying attention. Only slightly more.
Let's fucking give it a whirl.
I like how we're all like,
and apart
we've
from
never
that,
seen this girl before in our life.
you can make
Hey, it's a
you
little...
can make knowledge arcana checks.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually kind of decent at that.
Yes. Well, I'd say I'm decent at it, but really not. No.
Why is that
Okay.
dazzle there? That
Lexus.
noise the shit out of me.
Okay, so first let's deal with that intelligence checks. You do not recall her name, Axra Kenzilo. However, you do believe that her face just flashed you by amongst the crowd when you were preparing to leave with the expedition. And actually, also like looking closer, especially and for Zixos, also like peering closer, trying to figure out what's her deal. You are not spellcaster yourself, but you can recognize someone who dabbles in magic. She, in terms of mechanical stuff, she's a witch.
Uh-huh.
Specifically,
They have food. Be right back.
Yep.
Specifically, she falls under Dark Sister archetype. And probably on her probably hand, when there's her sign of her coven and hexes, like the symbol of a hex, the part that she uses. On the other hand, I would imagine that she has the inscribed tattoo of the Eternal Wanderers Guild. And as she wakes up, she's like, her voice is kinda listless, almost getting that doubly echoey sound, like reverberating in the shadows. Well, that wasn't exactly pleasant.
Well, I shouldn't hope so. Apparently,
Yes.
some of these goblins were siphoning your magic.
Yes, they try to suck out the very soul of your being, the heart of your soul, and your core of your soul. Yes, yes. We stopped them, though. We stopped them. Mm-hmm.
Good. Good. They were pretty tenacious bunch. And I would say, Vaget, with that Arcana and as you the longer look at her, you realize that she's a fetchling.
Hmm.
All right.
Fetchlings are from the Underdark, yes?
And
Or the
Shadowplane.
equivalent of the Underdark. Shadowplane.
Nope. Yep. Different plane of existence. It's like the ethereal plane, but darker. You think I'm joking? I'm not.
by the way, does any one of you have like the Eternal Wanderers like guild symbol somewhere visible, or not really?
I mean, Cherrick probably has it like as a clasp covering his cloak.
They were fools to oppose the Eternal Wanderers.
Yes, yes. Dumb goblins. Mm.
Yes,
I wouldn't
goblins
be
are
so quick to denounce them as, well, they were mad and insane, but I believe there was a method to their insanity. Clearly, something is wrong.
No doubt. You were among one of the other ships that crashed during the storm, yes? Can you tell us what happened?
Indeed. I believe our vessel was strafed by an undead dragon. And after that, perhaps Captain wrecked the ship on rocks.
Potentially scuttled the ship?
No, she basically explains that from what she can tell, because she was like barely hanging onto consciousness, that despite damage, Captain barely managed to like get as close to the shore as possible. And then, still exhausted and whatnot, she imagines that, yeah, goblins arrived and in such numbers that they were not able to like properly defeat all of them. And she guesses that's why she ended up here.
Hmm.
Any luck
Well-
finding other survivors?
But we have managed to gather at a makeshift camp nearby. Us and the some other survivors. For now, if you would allow it, we would like to escort you there.
Normally, I don't need an escort, but this is not a normal situation.